I mean, take a look at this. Holy moly! Hello, what is up guys? I'm your host Gordon and welcome to another one of my videos. Today we got ourselves another shell ejecting Glock blaster. And this is not just the shell ejecting version. This guy over here actually shoots. Holy moly! And of course this video wouldn't be possible without the help from MECH POTATO for helping me to get this blaster over here. Finally, I can call this blaster, yay! And MECH POTATO is a local Malaysia online foam dart blaster sellers who sells rare imported foam dart blaster. It's not really a foam dart blaster, but it is what it is, just like this one. And if you guys are into other shell ejecting options, MECH POTATO got you covered. Link is in the description down below. In the box, we got the blaster itself, a magazine, 6 shells, and a bag of plastic darts. The blaster comes with these kind of shells, which there is a spring installed in the shell. The blaster comes with these kind of plastic darts, which there is no foam under it. You will have to push the plastic darts into the shell until you hear it clicks. And this is how you load the shells into the magazine. Okay, first look at the blaster. As you can see, aesthetically it is pretty similar with the previous shell ejecting blaster. But if you actually hold it in hand and look closely into the blaster, there is some difference. First of all, as you can see, this blaster is a little bit heavier than the previous blaster. Material wise, the shell is made out of ABS plastic and it is not rubber coated. The trigger is metal, the slide release is metal, even the mag release button is metal. And in the same time, the blaster also comes with a red aluminum barrel, which is really cool. The blaster does not come with a functioning safety, it is just a dummy. The only functioning button is of course the trigger, slide release as well as the mag release. The trigger pull of this blaster is a lot heavier compared to the previous Glock, but I'm okay with that. The firing mechanism of this blaster is pretty weird because there is no cylinder in there is no flywheel in there is no spring built in the blaster. In fact, the firing mechanism is all in the shell. As you can see in the shell, there is a spring in there. This is where you need to push the plastic darts into the shell and it will catch the plastic. There is some sort of a button behind the shell over here. When the button is clicked, it will release the dart. It kind of acts like some sort of a trigger, but is in the shell. That's a weird firing mechanism. But nevertheless, this is a fun blaster. I mean, take a look at this. Holy moly! The blaster also comes with slide lock mechanism, which means that when the magazine is empty, the slide will lock itself just like so. In order to release the slide lock, just push down the slide release lever. Yeah. I can definitely do this whole day. Similar with the previous version, when you release the magazine, you can basically do this whole day. Yeah. So yep, since this is a fireable version, we are going to go test this blaster out in the chronograph as well as the accuracy. So without further ado, let us go test the blaster out. Okay, I'm pretty surprised with the test result. This blaster over here can shoot from 46 FPS all the way to 60 FPS. I was like, okay. I mean, seriously, at first when I look at the firing mechanism, I thought that this is going to be some sort of a 20 FPS, 30 FPS, those kind of blaster, but unexpectedly, this blaster can go up to 60 sometimes. The shooting distance of this blaster is on the lower side. At best, this thing can go only 4 meters. But in 4 meters, the accuracy, I would say it is all over the place, but I can still sort of hit the target. So far, operating this blaster, once in a while, I will encounter filter where the darts is not able to fire out of the shells. I'm not sure why, but it happens once in a while. When I'm firing the blaster, it is noticeable that the blowback speed is slightly slower than the previous Glock prop version. Maybe because this is a firing version, they need to perform two kind of action. First, they need to fire the dart. Second, they need to eject the shells. Maybe that's why the blowback is slightly different. But it is still fun. So yep, that's all for today guys. Like this video if you like it, dislike this video if you do not like it, subscribe if you haven't already, and of course I'm going to see you in the next video. Adios guys!